They said he was finished. They laughed when he cried on the world stage. They called him too old, too proud, too stubborn. But what they didn't know was that this man doesn't retreat. He reloads. From the streets of Madeira to the greatest stadiums on earth, from Champions League glory to bench-warming criticism. This is not just a football story, this is a war of will. The rise, the fall, and the resurrection of Cristiano Ronaldo. Welcome to BallViewFC. Let's begin. Before the bright lights, before the fame, the fortune, the trophies, there was a boy. A boy born on the small Portuguese island of Madeira, into a family with more love than money. His name, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. His father was a kitsman, his mother cleaned houses, but their dreams were bigger than their struggles. Cristiano had one obsession: football. Not toys, not friends, not even school, just the ball and the dream. He trained with a hunger no coach has ever seen. He cried when he lost. He played against boys twice his size. At just 12, he left his family and flew to Lisbon alone. No parents, no money, no support system, just the belief that he could become the greatest footballer in the world. The other boys mocked his accent, they mocked his skinny body. But he used their laughter as fuel. He trained harder, ran faster, practiced longer. And soon, Sporting CP took notice. Then one night, everything changed. A young Portuguese winger steps onto the pitch at Old Trafford, wearing the number 7, the same number worn by legends like George Best, Eric Cantona, and David Beckham. That boy was no longer just a boy, he was Cristiano Ronaldo. And within minutes, he left 75,000 fans speechless. Stepovers, speed, swagger. Sir Alex Ferguson knew he had found a gem, a warrior, a future Ballon d'Or winner. In just few years, Ronaldo transformed from a flashy dribbler to a ruthless goal machine. 2008 Ballon d'Or, Champions League winner, Manchester United's crown jewel. But he wasn't done. In 2009, the world witnessed the most expensive football transfer at the time. Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Real Madrid, 94 million euros, the Galactico of a new era. At Madrid, he broke everything: records, defenses, dubs, 450 goals in 438 games, 4 more Ballon d'Ors, 4 Champions League trophies, countless unforgettable nights at the Bernabeu. He wasn't just a footballer anymore, he was a brand, a global obsession. But even at the peak, the pressure never stopped. Messi versus Ronaldo debates burned everywhere, and deep down he knew football doesn't stay kind forever. The fall was coming. After conquering Europe with Madrid, Ronaldo made a bold move. In 2018, he signed with Juventus. The mission: bring Champions League glory back to Turin. He scored, he assisted, he delivered, but the trophy never came. And the critics returned. He's too old, he slows the team down, he's not the same Ronaldo. Then came the World Cup, Portugal crashed out. The image of Ronaldo walking off in tears spread like wildfire. The king was hurting. And then he returned home, back to Manchester United. The fans welcomed him with open arms, but behind the cheers, trouble was brewing. The team was broken, the system failed him, the goals came, but the wins didn't. Then the unthinkable. Benched, ignored, disrespected. For the first time in his career, Cristiano Ronaldo was treated like a problem. Then came the interview. Piers Morgan. One headline after another, explosion everywhere. I feel betrayed. I don't respect the manager. Manchester United terminated his contract. The internet erupted, fans stormed, pundits mocked him. Was this how it ends? A goat forgotten? Replaced by younger legs and shorter memories? Everyone had an opinion, but Ronaldo had something else, a fire that has never died. They said it was over, that he ran to the desert for a paycheck, that he would fade into irrelevance. But once again, Cristiano Ronaldo flipped the script. In January 2023, he signed for Nassr. Critics mocked the move. Finished player, they said. But he didn't come to disappear. He came to dominate. And dominate? Yes, he did. Hat-tricks, free kicks, game-winning goals, stadiums packed with fans chanting his name. Ronaldo, Ronaldo. He wasn't just a footballer in Saudi Arabia. He became a movement. The Saudi Pro League exploded. Sponsors, cameras, global attention all followed his footsteps. One man, one decision, and football shifted forever. But even then, he wasn't satisfied. In Euro 2024 qualifiers, he returned for Portugal. Older, yes. Slower, maybe, but the fire still as fierce as ever. He scored, he assisted, he captained. A living legend, still rewriting the rules of aging in spurts. He wasn't fading, he was adapting, evolving, leading. Cristiano Ronaldo was not done yet. In fact, he was writing his second legacy. One that wasn't just about trophies, but about defiance, resilience, and immortality. Numbers will fade, trophies will gather dust, but some legacies are eternal. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer. He is a force, a mentality, a movement. He taught us that being adopted is not a curse, it's fuel. That pain is part of greatness, that you don't beg for respect, you earn it. He redefined discipline, rewrote records, and shattered the limits of human ambition. This kid from Madeira became the most followed man on earth. He inspired millions from the streets of Lagos to the fields of Rio, from the beaches of Accra to the alleys of Naples. Youngsters like Kylian Mbappe, Alejandro Garnacho, Marcus Rashford, Jude Bellingham, and Lamine Yamal. They all grew up watching him, wanting to be him. Because Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just play the game, he changed the game. And when they write the history of football, his name won't just be mentioned, it will be carved in gold. He rose, he fell, and he rose again. Because legends may stumble, but they never fade. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who refused to disappear. This is BallViewFC. If this story gave you chills, drop a gold in the comments, like the video, and subscribe. Because here we don't just talk football, we honor greatness.